here? No, we can close that out. Now, I do have some damage. Let's investigate our base. Because apparently this requires lockpicking to open, but I'm wondering if I can bash it open using Cat's wrench. Okay, that requires level 2 lockpicking. Literally cannot get in there. I wish I killed these robots now. Ah, crusty nose ring. Keep telling yourself the green bits are just corrosion. Oh. Beep woo woo woo. Okay, what do we got in this container then? Oh, we got some ammo, some scrap. Ammo for guns I don't even use. Man, we've really got to build up our ranger station. Large container. Woohoo! Subdermal plating. Requires cyborg tech. Ballistic plates inserted beneath the skin provide protection against a broad range of weapons. The implants are only detectable upon close inspection. Good grief. Got ourselves another army rifle. Might actually strip that down. Aramid pads. Some very practical people have salvaged damaged Kevlar vests into individual pads that can be attached to a complete torso armor. Oh, good stuff. Oh, actually, we've got some crafting recipes now. Weapon and armor mods. In the Wasteland, you'll find both weapon and armor mods. Installing a mod will improve any equipment it's attached to, but once installed, they cannot be removed. To install a mod, one of your squad members must have the necessary weapon modding or armor modding skill level. Modding your gear. To install a weapon or armor mod, select the weapon or armor you want to upgrade and choose the modify option under it. Different mods require different armor or weapon modding skill levels. The better the mod, the harder it is to install. Okay, so we can actually mod some armor. Let's have a good look around it. There is another box. Speaking of armor, let's loot all of that. And I've noticed this game's actually got the same notes of music there is to Wasteland 2 as well. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Requires strength 3. We're gonna go for scrap armor for me. What the hell is that? Oh my god. We'll get some new pants on. Oh my days. That's armor 3. Combat speed. Yeah, speed. I like the armor +1. I like the speed. You know what? I'm just going to pop that there for a second. Yeah, I'll keep the scrap pants. But I think the armor, the scrap armor, needs to go on to... onto Cat. Oh, mate, look at that green sheen. Right, I will take the... Oh, no, I'm already wearing scout armor. I am already wearing scout armor. Oh, I thought Cat had on something different. Maybe it was just scout armor. Oh, yeah, because it's got the saw blades in it and stuff, innit? Yeah, alright, okay. Oh, listen, I'm here mumbling away. Right, we've got all that, we've got all that. Let's check out crafting. Now, we can actually craft a few things. Cardio regulator. Requires muscle tissue. Oh, requires armor modding 3, which we have. This device hooks directly into the target circulatory system, regulating blood flow. Unfortunately, the tiny instruments used to do so are sensitive and easily misaligned. But what does this do? It doesn't actually tell me what it does. Not that I can make it anyway, because I haven't got nowhere near enough scrap. Elasto springs. A set of springs attached to elastic belts, crude looking and prone to damage, but when affixed inside the wearer's leg armor, the counterforces provide aid in reaction times. Requires a turret chassis for that. And tactical HUD. This basic hollow targeting indicator is sensitive to interference, but can aid in rapid battlefield assessment. Okay. Barrel. Okay, so we need quite a lot of things. I mean, we've got the extended mag. Bigger magazines give you more boom boom on tap. Max capacity mag. Reflex scope. A little dot says, make the bullets go here. Okay. So there's a fair few things that we're missing to be able to do any of that. So, equip secondary, modify weapon. We're going to field strip the rocket launcher. I actually want to field strip this weapon, yes, because I have nobody that uses explosives. I've gained 4 scrap. And that was it. Shit, actually, I probably should wait until I get that perk before I go field stripping shit. Oh well, what's done is done now. I'm going to wait until I can do that before I start stripping down the assault rifles. However, armor modding, if I go here, modify armor, and we shall add, bloody hell, increases it by +2, confirm. So Cat's armor is actually pretty decent at the moment. Requires first aid, 35% healing. On success, applies Medipack. Used to restore con per turn over 3 turns. Amount healed increased with first aid skill level. So we're going to put that here. And I'm just going to have access to the med hypos. Okay. Oh!
Come talk to me when you've got a moment. Want to discuss staffing and recruiting. That kind of thing.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure there was nothing else I could do in there. I've looted everything that I could. That doesn't require me to have lockpicking. Corporal Marcelo Gonzalez. Okay, so Quan.
Need to fill you in.
Good job, Rangers. Nice to be able to hear ourselves think again. And now that it's quiet enough to talk, let me reintroduce you to the great Sergei Greatsky, who's going to be helping you with personnel.
Hi again, Rangers. Damn sorry about your people. But now that you're here, we'll do what we can to get you back on your feet and find you some new recruits, just like the Patriarch promised you. And I already got you one of the best. Meet Marcelo Gonzalez, electronics wizard, radio technician, and former dispatcher for the Marshals. He'll be your radio operator.
Okay.
Howdy, Rangers. While you were dealing with the alarms, I took the liberty of installing a combat AI in your vehicle. Should help you out. If you want to chat, I'll be in the operations room getting things up and running.
Should be more recruits arriving soon. Ready to tell me how you want to fill out your squad?
Okay, speak to Sergeant Greatsky to hire new rangers for your squad. Your squad can have up to 6 members. No more than 4 can be rangers. The other 2 slots may be filled by companions, such as Marshal Quan. Companions are unique NPCs who aren't officially rangers but want to help out all the same. You'll find plenty of companions on your journey throughout Colorado. Okay, before we get to all that, we've got a few questions.
Of course. Ask away.
Can you and Quan tell us more about yourselves?
Well,
Sergei won't blow his own horn, so I'll do it for him. He's Colorado's greatest war hero. Fought by the Patriarch's side from the beginning and saved the old man's life about 100 times, right, Sergei?
75. Tops. Now, let me tell you about Mr. Slick here. Nobody knows the streets and alleys of Colorado Springs, or the people that live there, better than dashing Darius Quan.
You're too kind, Sergei.
You 2 volunteered for this?
Yeah, I was getting a little itchy doing the same old in the Marshals.
And retirement was driving me stir-crazy. Just sitting around listening to the paint peel. I jumped at the chance to help you folks out.
You both seem awful eager to help a group of unknown outsiders. Why are you really here?
It's no lie that I've been looking to leave the Marshals, but you're right. That's not the whole story. The Patriarch asked me to keep an eye on you, so here I am.
And I am truly sick of retirement. But, yeah, I'm doing the Patriarch a favor, too.
So you're spies?
Let's say liaisons. The Patriarch wants you to succeed, and he knows it's not going to be easy. You're strangers in a strange land.
You don't know the politics. You don't know the personalities. Who hates who. Where the bodies are buried.
That's where we come in. We're here to make sure you don't make too many rookie mistakes, step on the wrong toes. And yeah, we're supposed to report back to the Patriarch about how you're doing. But you didn't really expect to be left completely to your own devices, did you?
No, I suppose not, really. I mean, it'd be silly otherwise.
Not sure exactly. We came by a week and a half ago and it was stone quiet.
We were gonna get the place cleaned up before you got here. But then the Dorseys attacked the city, so it got put on the back burner.
Something must have triggered the security systems between then and now. Could have been anything.
Oh god, it's Cochise. It's back. Ah! How long has this place been abandoned?
Patriarch chased out the last big gang maybe 10 years back. Before that, all kinds of bandits, militias, and cults have lived here since the deluge.
Recently, it's been mostly outlaws and refugees. We should check around to see if there are any current occupants.
Could be what set off the alarms.
What's the deluge? We've been hearing that word a lot.
Around these parts, we call the nuclear apocalypse the deluge of fire, because, well, that's what it was.
Noah's flood was the deluge of water. The nukes were the deluge of fire.
Interesting way to look at it. What was the radio operator saying about putting a combat AI in our vehicle?
Gonzalez? He's a whiz with stuff like that. The AI will allow you to give the vehicle orders in combat without having to be inside it. Basically, it'll become another member of your squad.
Oh, get in, mate. That's brilliant. Oh, that's all for the questions.
Okay, what's next?
Okay. Show us who you got lined up.
My advice is to put together a squad with complementary skills. Nobody can be great at everything. So, pick recruits who are good at things your current team isn't. And you can always round out your squad with folks you meet along the way. Keep that in mind when you're choosing from the recruits I've rounded up.
Okay, okay. Right, okay. Oh, we can create a custom character as well. Holy shit, I don't know if I can spend another 6 hours doing that. Woo. Right, let's see who we have available to us. So we've got Axel, level 3 mechanic. Small arms, mechanics, weapon modding. That's a shame, because I'm already weapons modding. We've already got an animal whisperer as well, so it looks like Banshee's out. Bison Bill, sniper rifles, first aid, and survival. He's looking pretty good. Black Eye Betty. Whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam. Whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam. Hard ass, butterfly, melee combat, sneaky shit, lockpicking. Okay, looking like Butterfly might be a good candidate. Crash, nerd stuff, automatic weapons, sneaky shit. Nerd stuff I like, the rest not so much. Danny Smiles is a hard-ass barterer with small arms expertise. Devlin is our automatic weapons man with a bit of armor modding and weapon mod. Oh god. Well, maybe if I had left out the modding on both of my other characters, he might have been worth picking up. But you know what? Tough. Doc Nails. First aid, big guns and explosives. Kind of wish I didn't scrap that rocket launcher now, because he would have been a good candidate for number 2. Ice. She likes her sniper rifles with a bit of sneaky shit and weapon modding. Preacher, going in with automatic weapons, explosives, and leadership. We don't need another leader in the group. Although, perhaps maybe I could benefit from the leader perk then myself. Who knows? Oh boy. Professor Higgs. Weird science, small arms with toaster repair. Good for a candidate 2. Sasquatch. Melee combat with survival and mechanics. Shell shock, automatic weapons, armor modding and first aid. Thunder. Big guns, explosives and armor modding. Wolf. Automatic weapons, kiss ass and barter. Looks like we may have found our number 2. Big guns, nerd stuff, mechanics. See, oh, see, because we haven't got nerd stuff. So I'm thinking then perhaps maybe. See, I would have like, yeah. So it's. I think it's definitely going to be butterfly. And I think I might have to go for Crash to get some nerd stuff and sneaky automatic weapons. Yeah, that might be it. So we can create a custom character. I'll tell you what, we're going to go for Butterfly, because I really don't feel like creating another character. Yes. And we're going to pick up Crash, I think. I would have... yeah, no, wait, because Butterfly can do the lock picking. So we're going to get Crash. Because we want some nerdy stuff. And we are... Oh yeah, you can only have a maximum of 4 player-created rangers in your squad.
Listen, I can get you all the fighting troops you need. But if you meet any talented people in your travels, don't hesitate to sign them up. Now that we've got that sorted, let's talk about the next steps. Now, you're the boss here, so I'm not going to tell you what to do, but getting this place up and running wouldn't be a bad place to start. That means surveying the base and finding specialists to staff it.
Surveying the base sounds good. We should get the place staffed up. Any ideas? Yeah, we'll go with that one first. Staffed up. Any ideas?
Well, I can take care of the rank and file, but you're going to want mechanics, medics, an armory officer, that sort of thing. A competent staff is important when the going gets tough. Helping Sheriff Daisy could be a first step. If you impress her, maybe she'll hook you up with some specialist for the base. Meanwhile, I'll start cleaning up here. Take a look around before you go. See if you want to keep any of this junk before we dump it all. Anyway, your call. Colorado Springs is straight out the main gate. If you want to go to Denver or Aspen, just hop back in your car and go out the way you came in.
Okay, thanks for the info.
One sec.
Oh boy.
Forgive me for saying so, but I'm guessing you folks are gonna need as much help in the field as you will here in HQ. So, what if I joined your squad? At least until you find your feet.
What do you have to offer us?
Well, I know this city like the back of my hand. And this city knows me. My time in the Marshals means I've got connections and trusted informants everywhere. Plus, I'm a sure shot and a decent scrapper. And, though it hurts my civic pride to say it, there are places around here where those things might come in handy.
Alright, well, we'll take it. It's not going to hurt to have somebody extra on the group,
Great.
let's put it that
I'm
way.
at your disposal. Lead the way.
Okay, Companions 1. You've recruited your first companion. Companions are a unique kind of squad member. Unlike the Rangers you create, companions are pre-made characters that have their own personality and agenda. Piss them off, and they could leave you high and dry. Companions 2. You can have up to 6 characters in your squad. Up to 4 of them can be Ranger recruits, leaving at least 2 spots open for companions. There's no reason not to take them along, provided you can maintain their loyalty. We can create 5.56 ammo now as well. Okay, let's check out our new squad. So, you need some armor. What else? We've got the hypos in that slot. Bladed. Okay. And we'll give you some armor as well. Haven't got anything else to give you. Marshall, sorry buddy, you're out on a limb there with no armor. Let's increase your attributes. High awareness. Why is your strength so low for being a melee character? Maybe bladed items don't require... Good God, I'm actually going to buff your strength. I'm doing you a favour. Skills. Melee combat lockpicking and sneaky shit. Okay, can we give you anything else that may assist us? I don't think so. up your melee combat. Will increase your lock picking. What does sneaky shit actually do? Make it easier to disarm alarms, evade detection, spot hidden objects, and damage unaware enemies. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh. We'll take that all the way up. I think we're going to keep you relatively pigeonholed. So your nerd stuff allows you to use and hack computers and turn hostile robots to your side. Increase that to 4. Automatic weapons make you more effective with submachine guns and assault rifles. Recommended attributes: coordination, awareness, and speed. Okay, we'll go that route with you then. So we've increased nerd stuff to 4, automatic weapons to 3, sneaky shit to 4. Now your attributes. We shall increase your coordination. You need that extra frickin' AP, let me tell you. Okay, and we shall close that out. Confirm. Oh, actually, do you have anything? Or I wonder if companions will auto-level themselves. He's a level 4 lawkeeper. Oh, we're all level 3. Okay. So, Marshal Quan is like the Angela Death of Wasteland 2, basically. A slightly higher level than the rest of us. We can open this locked drawer now that we have Butterfly. And it gives us an old journal law book. This journal has a plastic holographic cover featuring a jet that banks and turns depending on the angle you look at it. On the inside of the cover is written, Journal of Ali Bleu. And also empty cans of Aquanet. No bad hair, just bad hair. Oh, no bad hair, just bad air. Right, I got it. Because I'm a dumbass. Oh shit, that desk can be open too. Go, Butterfly! Okay, more Colorado dollars and another crusty nose ring. Good stuff. Okay, Corporal Marcelo Gonzalez. Gonzalez seems at home behind his radio equipment. He salutes crisply as you approach.
Welcome to your communications hub, Rangers. The Patriarch was good enough to let me use my own gear, and I have my high-frequency radio equipment all set up. From here on out, I will be your voice in the wind. You can contact Ranger HQ at any time through your radio, and I'll reach out as needed. When there's arrests to be made under your authority, just radio them into me. Pleasure to serve.
Tell us about your radio equipment.
The finest setup you'll find this side of the Rockies. This equipment took years to get together. A lot of it custom work. String and pieces of gum, you know? This is the only setup in Colorado able to communicate on all sorts of frequency bands, up to the HF band. That means we can reach you pretty much no matter where you are in Colorado. The basic controls are straightforward. You should try the device yourselves whenever you're here. I've picked up all kinds of signals. It's possible you could even reach Arizona.
Oh, damn, that'd be nice. Contact the old crew, what there is left of it. What do you think about the Patriarch?
I've worked the radio for some time now, and I hear all kinds of stories from other parts of the world. Horrors you wouldn't believe. Is Colorado perfect? No, but it's a damn sight better than any alternative I've seen.
And how do you feel about being part of the Rangers?
Speaking frankly, great. Protect and serve, right? Things had grown stale with the Marshals. I felt like I'd reached the end of what I could do for the people there. Proud to be a Ranger now.
And it's actually got grayed out here. Ranger allegiance uncertain. Good to know. Gonna tell us what it is you do?
I'm your radio communications expert. I'll be manning the radio whenever you call in, or whenever we need to reach you, which is the easy part of this job. The hard part is keeping this equipment in tip-top shape and ready to go.
That keep you busy. You installed our car AI. Are you an expert?
Oh, I'm not. It just turns out artificial intelligence isn't that much different from fiddling with radios. Easy enough to install, it turned out, but I wouldn't know the first thing about it otherwise.
Okay.
Anytime.
Well, it looks like our freaking car may turn into, like, the end game boss. Wouldn't that be freaking hilarious? Our car becomes the final boss of the game. So, oh god, we got so much crap here. Cold
This must have been
food.
the mess hall. Better get this up and running pronto. Keeping your people well fed is probably the easiest way to keep them loyal.
I'd say. I wonder if, as we get... Oh, toaster! No! Look at that bad boy. It's so broke. Oh, I feel bad for it. The food on this table was cold and partially eaten, but not rotten. It's clear someone recently fled mid-meal. Oh, interesting. So I wonder if, as we recruit more people, will our base improve on how it looks?
Hey, howdy.
The prisoner. Waving at you through the bars of a cell is a pale, rail-thin man with matted hair and fraying, faded clothes. He gives you a lazy, glassy-eyed grin.
Hey, dudes. Hi. Well, what's up? Haven't seen you before. Have I?
We're the Rangers. This isn't going to be our new... Oh, this is going to be our new headquarters.
Rangers, huh? Cool, man. Cool. I like your look. I think I had a shirt like that once, a long time ago. Long time ago. Headquarters for what?
We came here from Arizona to help the Patriarch. The Rangers help people. We're here to help Colorado.
That's cool. Helping's good. I like helping. Are there, like, more of you here?
No more questions. How about some answers? Okay, that's not something you need to know.
Oh, so not many then, huh? Don't worry, you'll make new friends, I bet, though. You seem real friendly and nice. So, hey, what...
What is this guy up to? We've actually got a couple of questions for you, if you don't mind.
Oh, yeah, man, of course. I don't mind. Ask me whatever.
What's your name?
My name? Ned. Ned? Harry. Nick. Booger. Dickens. Lyle?
Oh, God.
Something like that. Honestly, I don't, remember. Been a long time since I thought about that, man. Been a longer time since someone, asked me about it. I kind of been here for a while.
How long have you been here?
Couldn't tell you, man. Couldn't tell you.
Oh, boy.
Like, there's no windows or clocks in here, Hard to keep track of when the day starts or ends.
This poor bastard.
Anyway, a long time. Long enough for other groups, other people to come and go.
How have you survived?
Man, I got everything I need in here to keep on.
He's been eating the mushrooms in the corner.
Little crack in the ceiling over there drips some water. So I just gotta, lick the wall when I'm thirsty. And, you know what they say about dark, damp spaces, man. Mushroom grow there, man. So I added a little self-made fertilizer. And those mushrooms are growing good.
Oh! That's grim. You've been living off warm water and mushrooms?
Yeah, man, yeah. Yum, yum. Oh, yeah, and bugs, when they come by. buzzy crunchers and climby snappers and skittery two-bites and running gushers. Sometimes roly poppers and hoppy specks. Once a squirmy slurp.
Oh,
That was a good day, man. But yeah, mainly mushrooms.
can you tell us about any of the groups that lived here before us?
Yeah, sure, maybe. Sometimes, like, a guy might come in, but I don't know if he was connected to the guy who came in before him, you know? Kinda hard to keep track of how long it is between visits, and people don't always tell me what's going on outside. But, let me see. Last guy who came in to see me was the dead guy. Before him, Tired Eyes Lady. Before her, the Smiling Woman. Before that, it's a little fuzzy.
Jesus H. Tell us about the dead guy.
Oh, man, that's some wild stuff. So a while ago, that dead guy over there came running in here all nervous and freaked out and starts messing with that computer machine over there. And yeah, then there's this big-ass flash of light from the computer machine and he falls down, and then all these sirens and flashing lights. It was horrible, man. Like, it made it really hard to sleep, you know? Then after a while, the alarm stopped, and then, well, you came in.
Oh, so we found the guy that kicked off the alarm then. Tell us about Tired Eyes Lady.
Well, she was a woman, dressed all raggedy, but, I'm one to talk on that. Anyway, she came in here looking sad. Eyes looked like she hadn't seen a good night's rest in years. We talked for a bit, and then she left again. Sometimes I think I can still hear her voice. Hope she didn't die and she's haunting me for some reason. Though now that I think about it, I guess I'd be glad for the company, you know?
Oh my days. Okay, this guy's... He's been here on his own for a long time.
Oh, a real nice lady, man. Had a big old smile on her face the whole time we talked. Just never stopped smiling. I think she said she was a trader. Talked about how she had some merchandise to keep here and some people she was gonna deal with. Said I wasn't a suitable client, which, sure, 'cause I got no money. Well, actually, she said I wouldn't be suitable for her clients, which I thought was a weird way to say that.
Oh, she was a slave trader.
You know, man, it's, I've been here a long time, and I eat a lot of mushrooms. Can't always remember things that happened in the, olden days, but I'll try. There was a gentleman bear, the lip licker, and, the bloody screamers, and them metal fellers, and the really white guy, and owl face. Oh, and the 6 wee men and a lion.
Oh my god.
But, yeah, hard to remember who came in first, and, which ones were just a nursery rhyme my grandma told me, so... yeah.
This poor guy. Oh, I want to ask about something else.
Okay, cool.
Why are you in there?
Because, the cell door is locked.
No, I think you misunderstood the question. I think that's not what we were asking. Why were you put in there?
Oh man, didn't you like my joke?
Yes, it was hilarious.
Okay, like, well, so a guy I used to be friends with, well, I guess he was more of a business partner. Friend, though, too, man. Like, former friend who decided he didn't, want to go split seas anymore. So he conked me on the head. And when I woke up, I was in here. Real bummer, man. Like, seriously.
Okay. Do you want us to let you out? Kill the prisoner. We're going now. Do you want us to let you out?
Oh, man, yes. Yes, please. Very much.
Your call on this one, Rangers, but really, I just let nature take its course here, if you know what I mean.
I'd really, really, really like to get out of here. Really.
You should probably stay in there for now.
Man, just like everybody else. Okay, well, I guess I'll see you around. Maybe.
Good grief. Pick lock level 5. Good God. I'm not opening that then. We've got more cells. I want to see what is in those bones. Man, that poor dude, though, he's been stuck there a while, eh? Oh, Brigmaster key. For when you want to mingle with some lawbreakers. Okay, that answers that question then, so I can use the Brigmaster key. Check out these bones. Polaroid photo. Picture. Completely nostalgic. Nothing unusual there then. What's going on with this dude? The body of a young man lies twisted on the floor. He wears shabby clothes and has been dead long enough for the body to go cold, but not long enough to rot. Oh, perception 3. Search the body. This man was carrying nothing but the clothes he wore on his body, and those are tattered and grimy. His shoes have holes in their soles. In one of his pockets, you find a half-eaten, sweet-smelling mushroom.
What's going on with the dead guy? Is he, alright?
No, mate, he's dead as fuck. The terminal displays information about these base systems. Everything appears normal for the moment. Check recent activity logs for this terminal. You comb through the logs, culling ancient messages and routine system notifications until you have a list of recent activations. Operation OS wake initiated, wake complete, credentials rejected, credentials accepted, login admin, password admin, OS, loading default admin operations, backup generators initialized, automated security lockdown initiated, login required, credentials rejected, credentials rejected, station locking out other user due to multiple failed login attempts. The terminal displays information for about the base's systems. Everything appears normal for the moment. Step away from the terminal. Okay, not much we can do there then. Alright, I think we're just going to explore the base here. I would have liked to have got into another fight, but going to have to be ending this soon. Holy smokes. There's more people here. What the hell? Refugee. Refugee. Let's just save it quick, because I think it's been a while. Del Hackett.
Please, don't shoot.
Okay. The woman is gaunt, her clothes ragged. She is surrounded by a group of bedraggled vagrants who watch you with fear and mistrust.
Who are you? You're not dressed like the marshals.
We're the Rangers. Who are you?
I'm Del Hackett, and I speak for these people. We've been living here for months, and we've got nowhere to go. Please, will you let us stay?
I mean, I don't see a reason why not.
Bad idea. I've been in their shoes, but this is a military base. If we have squatters everywhere, it'll be hard to keep discipline. Your recruits won't like it either.
The Patriarch's people don't care about people like us, but you're not beholden to them.
She shoots a fearful look at Quan, but he doesn't seem to notice. Where are you from?
We all farmed in the border country between Colorado and the plains. Thought we were safe out there, under the Patriarch's protection. Back then, the gangs feared the Patriarch. Not anymore. They burned our greenhouses and killed everyone who tried to fight them. No place left to run but here. For any of us.
Did you set off the security system?
Not intentionally. The Patriarch's people drove up to the base a few days ago, so we hid in here for a while. Then when Andy went to check if they left, all the doors slammed shut and the alarms started whooping. Don't know what happened. Been living in these ruins for weeks and we never set anything off before.
Can't you live in the city?
We're not welcome there. They already have too many mouths to feed, and more are always coming.
You know, I don't think kicking them out is, doing the right thing. I mean, I know what Quan's saying about it being a military base and all, but they can help out, keep the place tidy, surely.
Your call. Won't make the volunteers happy, but the Patriarch put you in charge, not them.
You said yes. I was sure you wouldn't.
The refugees' haggard faces break into smiles. A few of them hug each other.
We won't be any trouble, I promise, and we'll help out wherever we can. Thank you for giving us a chance.
More than welcome.
Oh, and one of our people is missing. Andy. If you find him hiding out somewhere, you send him back to us? Hear that, everyone? We gotta make ourselves useful around here.
And you
You're
will.
good people, Rangers. We'll find a way to pay you back. Anything you need?
You've had more time to explore the base than we have. Can we ask you about it? I think we found your missing guy, Andy. Sorry to say he's dead.
Andy. Damn it. I was afraid of that. We've been locked up for days, but at least we had our supplies with us. How did he... No. I don't want to know. Enough death in this world. Don't need the details to make it even more bitter. Thanks for telling me, Rangers. I'll break it to the others. Sure?
Oh, yeah. Basically, they've had a chance to explore these ruins. Maybe you could tell me more about it. Did you touch any of the equipment in the war room?
Andy may have. He's the only one of us who knew computers. I told him to stay out of there because I was afraid of... well, of something like what happened when this whole place got locked down.
Have you checked out the med bay?
We stay away from that awful room. Nothing but death in there.
Interesting. Have you been in the brig?
Yep. There was a man locked in there when we moved in, living off insects and mushrooms in his cell. I left him locked up after I met him. I felt bad about that. He was cordial enough, but he just kept asking questions that felt off.
I gotta say, I've got that suspicion about him
And
as
those
well.
glassy eyes.
Definitely a killer.
Booby traps, mostly.
Good to know.
One of my people disarmed an explosive on a door, but missed a gas mine under the floor panel on the other side. She was vomiting for a week. Almost died.
Good God.
I told everyone to avoid the room after that. No one here is worth losing over whatever guns may or may not be in there.
Okay. Anything we can scavenge in the garage?
Poked my head in there and saw a giant robot next to a dead body.
Garage, rather.
Hard pass.
What's in the archive room?
We first got into the base through a hole in the archive room's wall. Some critters living in there chased us around, but we managed to shut them in before anyone got seriously hurt. We've been trying to snare them for a while for fresh meat, but they just chew through the ropes like they're Sour Patch Kids.
Oh boy. That's all for now.
Careful out there. It's an uncaring world.
Yeah, don't worry. We're set to change all that. Oh, customize appearance. Oh, okay. Right. We won't change any of that for now. Okay, so we've got all the refugees and everything here. We've got a crate over here. Let's go and see what's in there. Butterfly, do your work. Soldier's note.
October 12th, 1998. 7 months since the bombs fell. Had an incident
Well, that was a tragic tale.
Pretty grand in here. Maybe you can make it your trophy hall or museum or something. Or a handball court.
Okay, we've got animals. All of that missed. Combat started. Seizing initiative. When you've been spotted by an enemy, each ranger in your squad has a chance to take the first combat turn. With a higher initiative stat, increasing that chance. To get higher initiative, you can increase your speed attribute and sneaky shit skill. Armor systems. Ah, that enemy has 2 armor, which means that it can block some of your incoming damage. Fortunately, all weapons have a penetration stat. If your weapon's penetration is equal to or greater than your enemy's armor, your weapon will deal full damage. If your weapon's penetration is less than the target's armor, you'll do a proportionate amount of damage, but no more than 80%. Examples. Penetration 15 versus armor 10 equals 100% damage. Penetration 5 versus armor 10 equals 50% damage. Penetration 9 versus armor 10 equals 80% damage. And that cat is really annoying. Okay. That's about all I can do for that. Now, with these, they look like melee creatures, so hiding behind shit isn't really going to help me out here, so what's this? Precision Strike. Charge up this ability with each successful attack. Target a specific area of an enemy to inflict special effects. I like how they've done that now then.
My symptoms suggest that I've been poisoned.
Okay. Oh shit! Oh, the cat! Oh shit, sorry Major Tom. Fixes wiggles his tail expectantly. Does poison come off on its own, or is that something I need to fix myself? Wolverine fur. Its course. Healing bonus minus 50%. Your time on this earth ticks away. Can be removed by antidote or doctor NPC. Minus 5% con per turn. 50 seconds remaining. I hope you don't die. I don't think I've got any antidote or anything that can clear that. Healing isn't going to work, apparently. Loot all of that. More bones down here. Oh. 10 more seconds. Grab all of that. A fallen billboard. Who put it here? Well, we've got a computer. Power button on the machine resists your press, seemingly rusted in place. It makes a sandy crunch as it finally gives way. The screen comes to life with a sad beep. Raid failure, corruption detected across multiple sectors, initiating automated repair operations. Recovery complete, view recorded logs. Examine personal logs. There are fewer logs than you'd expect for a base of this size. Many have suffered data corruption and are unrecoverable. We found a few that are legible. Personal log, Colonel Fourchette, 22nd of March 1998. The world ended yesterday. Our mission, defense systems, save Colorado Springs, but Denver is gone, and we can't make contact with anyone outside the state. Discipline will keep my men in line, but we've only got a few days until the civilians panic. We'll need to prepare to hold out until we can reconnect with Washington. Nerd Stuff 3. Try to recover some of the logs. The file is encrypted. You're able to find the custom script that did it and reverse engineer the key. Okay. Log. Personal log. 2nd Lieutenant Halcott. 15th September 1995. He fixed his gaze on the monitor. Fingers deftly tapping the keys, expertly covering his tracks as he pulled data from the system. Lieutenant Amore kept stealing glances back at him, enraptured by his steely blue eyes as she watched the doorway for the guards. Have you found the evidence yet, Captain Halcombe? We don't have much time left. The captain hit a few more keys and nodded. He pulled the floppy disk from the drive and signaled the lieutenant. Quickly, back to the event. Ladies first, he said. Helping Lieutenant Amore up to the ceiling ducts despite her generous curves, she nimbly slid into the duct, and Captain Halcombe was easily able to pull himself up and follow her, sliding the grate back into place just as guards swung by on their patrol. Interesting. Nerdy Stuff 4 tried to recover more logs. The log's been erased, but wasn't properly scrambled. You're able to flag the data as not deleted, and the log appears in your list. Personal log, Colonel Fourchette, 2nd of July 2000. Another suicide today. We're too visible here. Peterson's defensible, but the siege is exhausting, physically and mentally. Too many buckling under the strain. We need a better solution before there are none of us left. I'm planning on evacuation to the secondary complex. The sooner we abandon this hellhole, the better. Return to root logs archive. View recovered logs. Read the old security logs. Filtering tools help you cull the routine and wholly corrupted reports. You may need a computer expert to access some of the files. Let's start with... Okay. Try to cover some of the security logs. Some bad metadata keeps files from filtering properly, but you're able to repair it. Try to recover more security logs. You fix an overwrite error at the start of this log, and it becomes legible. Try to recover some of the security logs. File termination characters are missing for these logs. Tricky, but you're able to find the proper spots to fix them. I love the fact that it also takes into consideration the characters that you have in your party instead of having to keep swapping them out. Okay, so 21st of the 3rd, 1998. I love the fact they've got this in proper date order. Report 005, Citadel Star Station. Reports confirmed. Anti-ballistic countermeasures armed. Alert status raised to red. Report 077, NORAD tracking confirms multiple incoming contact signals. Protective countermeasures allocated to high priority targets. Personnel ordered to report to assigned stations and shelters. Report 221, Con-R confirms countermeasures in local area 95% effective. Cannot raise communication with NORAD HQ or PAYCOM. Cannot raise communication with White House. I assume that's what WH is. Report 222. Revised estimates of success rate of countermeasures outside of local area at 5%. Alert status remains red. Okay, 14th of the 2nd, 1999. Report 002, radio signal reconstructed from partial bursts over past 2 months. Transcript follows. Good people of Arizona, we, the remaining officers of the 249th Engineer Battalion, have been unable to contact our leaders at FORSCOM for too long, and have come to the unfortunate conclusion that our government has fallen. Every one of us here joined the army to protect the people of these United States, and even if the US is no more, we intend to continue to protect you to the best of our ability. We've heard your cries for help on the radio. We want you to know help is coming. Keep calling, shelter in place, and stay strong. We're on our way. This message will repeat. 4th of the 7th, 2000. Report 001. Classified information. Purge initiated. Report 002. Erasure complete. Command cleared. Full autonomous security system activated in T-minus 30 minutes. Report 003. Intrusive movement detected on outer perimeter. Monitoring. Report 004. Intruders retreated without engagement. Monitoring. Okay, 26th of the 5th, 2009. Report 015. Intrusive movement detected on outer perimeter. Monitoring. Report 016. Quadrupedal creatures identified as non-hostile. Monitoring deprioritized. Report 025. Creature remains. Report 088. Creature departs. Incidents monitored without engagement. 1846. Incidents involving security response. 5. 22nd of the 1st, 2010. Report 098. Intrusive movement detected on outer perimeter. Monitoring. Report 099. Bipedal creature approaches facility. Deploying servitors. Report 100. Intruder pacified. Incidents monitored without engagement. 2008. Incidents involving security responses. 9. I don't know if that's a spelling error or if it's intended for the computer to sound like it's starting to malfunction, but I did say intruder, and that's because it is how it is spelt here, with a B rather than a D. Report 100A. Automated amendment. Intention was for intruder. Logging technological review. Request with information technology RE. Report 100. Here we have 16th of the 4th, 2021. Here we go. And there's going to be a big jump in reports after this one. Whew. Report 072. Primary generator failure reported at 02/02/2021 will result in catastrophic failure of security system if not resolved. Information technology has not responded to repair queries. Catastrophic. Yeah, this is definitely the computer starting to lose its functions. Report 090. Call servitors placed into sleep mode to preserve power to monitoring systems. Secondary processing system placed into sleep mode to preserve power to primary processing. Report 072A. Automated amendment. Intention was for catastrophic. Logged technological review with information technology. Oh, this is picking up the amendments of their errors. Report 072. Report 091. System setting designation to sleeping but vigilant. 28/11/2068. Jesus. Report 750. Intruder 032 returns to war room. Starts fire for intruders 030, 031, 033. Intruder 034 is providing them with a meal. Logging requisition request for additional servitors. Following abduction of core servitors 005 to 010 by intruder 011. This request has been logged 1500 times. Priority elevated. Report 751. Attempting to wake remaining servitors. Wake attempt resulted in failure. Incidents monitored without engagement. 7242. Incidents involving security response 15. Incidents with failed security responses. 1 Inzibens with inability to respond 4,000. Report 755. Intruder 34 now classified as deceased. Oh shit. Oh my god, we've got 2 more archives. 26 of the 8th, 2102. Report 001. System wake up complete. Axing database. No information since catastrophic failure reported at 1606 2071 623. Report 2. Intruders 69 through 73 logged in War Rube. Zerbitors Knob responding to wake up instruction monitoring. Report 57. Intruber 71 fully repairable monitoring systems. Intruber 69 has gained access to monitoring systems. Report 66 self-diagnostic complete. Servitors 103, 22 and 616 present, but unresponsible. Primary power unreasonable or unresponsive. Secondary power at 20%. Primary processing reports all goob. This computer's fucking had it, mate. Oh, that was 10th of the 5th, 2107. Report 685. Intrusive movement detected at perimeter. Intruder 159 logged and approaching. Report 686. Intruder 158 detects Intruder 159 and returns to barracks. Various intruders seem perturbed and barricade door to barracks. Report 690. Intruder 159 retrieves after accessing War Rube and Armory. Servitors remain unresponsive. Report 701. Intruder 156 departs barracks, enters brig, and accesses computer terminal. Horrible intruders. Report 702. Intruder 156 has initiated a generator restart. Power coming online. Servitors waking. Reb alert. Oh dear. Step away from the terminal. Ah, that was good times. Good times. Nothing like a good server report, eh? What else we got around here? We've got... okay, so that leads up, that leads down, this leads across to a door we couldn't previously open. I'm just going to quickly check this base out. Oh god, there's lots of doors. So many doors. Let's try this one on the end first. Okay, disarm explosive. Failure requires explosives level 2. Oh shit. That's a bugger. Okay, guess we won't be going in there just yet then.
What a stink. Somebody's been using this medbay for a morgue. Gonna take an ocean of bleach to get it ready for customers.
Good god. Corpse. Oh man, med items. Yeah, I'll take those. This leathery corpse is missing several of its digits and facial features. First aid 1. Search for a cause of death. Looks like exposure to extreme cold took this person's missing extremities. Scarring indicates that this may have happened multiple times over several years. But it wasn't the cold that killed him. Open wounds across his back indicate that he was whipped to death. Also, the corpse's ankles and wrists have been have some scarring, as if he had been chained up for a while. Corpse. Let's investigate. The desiccated husk of a man is little more than a skeleton covered in papery skin. First aid. Search for a corpse of death. Looks like a simple case of starvation and dehydration, but You notice the same scarring on his ankles and wrists as on the other corpses, most likely from manacles. The torn skin suggests that they were frequently moved. This female corpse is bloated and putrefied. One of her arms is entirely missing. Black ichor oozes from her swollen torso. Search for a cause of death. Looks like the missing arm had nothing to do with the woman's demise. It had been expertly removed and stitched up long before she died. Instead, she seems to have died of an infection or illness. You notice the same scarring on her ankles and wrists on the other corpses, most likely from manacles. The torn skin suggests it was moved frequently. Inspect the corpse again. Okay. This one actually gives us a first aid 4 requirement, but we don't have that, naturally. Pile of corpses. There is a pile of corpses in this corner. First aid, search for a cause of death. These people died in a variety of ways, most of them violent. Bullet holes in one, crushed skull on another, cut throat on the third. They all have the same scarring on their ankles. The other corpses look like these people were trafficked by slavers. So if that's the case, what the hell lies beyond this door? Picklock failure, picklock impossible. The door guarding this vault is enormous and recessed into the walls, floors and ceiling. It appears that it can only be opened with that numeric keypad on the wall several feet away. Enter code at random, step away from vault. I don't want to risk entering a code at random and then it like blowing up in my face. Hell is in here then.
Huh. A garage. We get this cleaned out, you can put your truck in here.
Rusted slicer dicer. This terminal is displaying information about the base systems. All seems normal right now. Examine most recent activity logs. Most of the logs appear to have been destroyed in a giant server wipe that occurred decades ago. The terminal also has controls for some nearby vehicle lifts, but currently indicates they are all unresponsive. Recall service elevator platform. Request issued, please wait. A loud grinding emanates from the huge trapdoor near the garage's entrance. The smell of rusted metal sparking fills the room. Mechanical failure reported. A servitor drone has been issued to repair order. Step away from the terminal. Okay, so we've got a truck here that we can open this door. Pick that lock. Oh, hello. Lunchbox. These bears left a stain on our memories. I think that's supposed to be stain on our memories. Bent actuator. Actually, this actuator is done actuating. For fuck's sake. Purified tar. This extremely sticky sludge gets everywhere and doesn't want to let go. Might have a use as a glue or an epoxy. And what have we got in the other one? Lockpick 2. And then we'll talk to the robot. Actually. Repair kit. Quick slot item. A collection of simple mechanical parts and tools used to repair vehicles and robots. Used to restore con. Amount repaired increased with mechanical skill level. 50%. Oh, okay. Right. Well, I'll tell you what, folks. Before we talk to this robot, I think that's where I'm going to end the stream from now. And the recording. When we return, we shall talk with the robot and we'll also continue exploring the base. But I need to go and get some food because I'm hungry. And I'll bid you all a lovely rest of the day. Take it easy. Thank you very much for watching. All those who are watching now or to those who will be watching later. Bye-bye.